Hi everyone, Grayson here. Welcome back to my channel. Well, get your crock pots out because in today's video, I'm going to be making crock pot lasagna. And also make sure you stay until the end of the video because I'm going to be giving a price breakdown of everything it costs to make this meal. Let's get started. So to make this quick and easy crock pot lasagna, you're going to need 1 box of lasagna noodles, 2 cups of mozzarella cheese. Now I'm using 1 pound of ground turkey. However, you can use whatever meat you'd like. 1 container of ricotta cheese, 1 medium-sized yellow onion, and 2 jars of pasta sauce. Let's get started. First thing we're going to do is brown our ground turkey. To this, I'm going to add just a little salt, a little bit of garlic, onion powder, granulated garlic powder, black pepper, we're going to go ahead and cut up our yellow onion. Italian seasoning, a little bit of oregano, we're going to add our onions. And 1 jar of our pasta sauce. And give that a good stir. Oh, it's already smelling good, y'all. Okay, that's all incorporated. It's time to get this crock pot lasagna all assembled. A little bit of cooking spray. Next, we're going to ladle just a little bit of our sauce into the bottom. You don't need much, you just need a little bit to start with. Now we're going to start adding our noodles in. You do not need to boil these, you just put them in dry. Now sometimes you need to break these to adjust them to get them to fit properly, but you just want to layer them in the best you can. I'm just going to break them in half. You don't have to be this precise. Okay, there's our first layer. Our next layer is going to be some of our ricotta cheese. I'm just going to kind of spread this around a little bit. Okay. Next, we're going to add some shredded mozzarella cheese. More meat sauce. And we just want to continue layering our lasagna. And you want about 3 layers You don't have to worry about getting it perfect. And again, our ricotta cheese is next. Another layer of mozzarella. And this is our third layer. So you want about 3 layers in all. And just spread that all around. Okay, perfect. And then our last and final layer of noodles. Last bit of ricotta. Okay, and then we're going to come in with our second jar of pasta sauce. And you just want to make sure everything's tucked in nicely. You don't want any noodles sticking out because you don't want them to be dry. And then we're going to top it off with the rest of our shredded mozzarella. And we're just going to top this with a little bit of basil. Perfect. Okay, now that everything's assembled, we're just going to go ahead and put our lid on. And you can cook this on high for 3 hours, or you can set it for 6 hours on low. Then I'm going to taste it, and then I'll give you a price breakdown on the entire meal. So see you in a bit. It's been 6 hours, so let's go ahead and unlock this crock pot and see what we've got, y'all. Okay, nice. So this is rested for about a half an hour, and we are going to go ahead and cut into it and see what we've got. Y'all, this is a big lasagna. Oh boy, this looks so good, y'all. All right, here goes. Let's give it a try. The noodles seem really soft. The ground turkey looks good. The cheese. Wow. I will never make lasagna the regular way again. This was so simple. I never knew that you could make lasagna in a crock pot until I started doing it. The noodles are perfectly cooked. The cheese is nice and golden brown. Nothing is dry, nothing's crunchy. The ricotta cheese gives it a creamy texture. That is absolutely incredible. You have to give this a try. It's perfectly cooked. And like I said, I cooked this for 6 hours on low. Okay, now as promised, it's time for me to give you a price breakdown on how much it cost me to make this quick crock-pot lasagna. So the first thing was pasta sauce. Now my grocery store was holding a sale on pasta sauce, thankfully, and they had 4 jars for $5. So I went ahead and bought that deal, which brought each jar down to $1.25. And this recipe called for 2 jars, so that's $2.50 for the pasta sauce. The lasagna was $1.55 a box. The ricotta cheese was $2.45. The shredded mozzarella was $1.95. And the ground turkey was $4.99, which brought it to a grand total of $13.44. Now in my state, our food tax is 2%, and the tax on $13.44 was 27 cents, which brought the grand total for this quick crock-pot lasagna to $13.71. I'm telling you, I made an entire 7-quart lasagna for $13.71. I couldn't go to a restaurant and get it for that. I feel that this is a very cost-effective meal that would easily feed 4 to 6 people. I love a good bargain when it comes to food like this, and I also love a very quick and easy recipe that you can just throw together. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. That's going to do it for today's recipe. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if so, please don't forget to subscribe. It really helps out. And as always, thank you for watching Grayson's Kitchen, where comfort is always on the menu. I'll see you in the next one.